Well, to get some reaction from France, I'm joined from Paris by the BBC's Maddy Savage. Maddy, what have the French government said?
Well, there's been a resounding yes vote from President Francois Hollande. He himself only elected in May, so he's only been working with President Barack Obama for the past couple of months. But he said that he was pleased with the choice of the American voters. He said it was a clear choice for an open, united America that he said was totally engaged on the international scene. And he said he was looking forward to working further with Obama. They're both in favor of economic growth as a way out of the crisis. And he also said he wanted to work with the leader to try and find solutions to crises that threaten us, he said, notably in the Middle East. Now, the Minister of Economy and Finance here in France, Pierre Moscovici, he's also added more of a personal response. He said that this is not a president like the others. He said that America is an ally, a friendly country, and that it's an administration with which France works extremely well. Of course, these two countries, historical allies for centuries, so having two leaders that get on is crucial to maintaining that special relationship between them. And there has been a lot of talk that the leaders do get on since Francois Hollande was elected in May. He visited America in the 1970s. He's said to be a fan of American cheeseburgers, and there was a lot of talk that American cheeseburgers go very well with French fries. In terms of what the electorate thinks, well, opinion polls ahead of the elections here suggested that the majority of French people backed President Barack Obama coming in for another term. Between 65% and 80% of people in favour of that, including a majority of far-right voters who selected the National Front Party in the elections here earlier this year. So a lot of support for Obama, but certainly some caution as well, looking at some of the editorials in the newspapers here as well. Libération saying yes, it's pleased with the victory, and talked about how President Obama has succeeded where other European leaders have failed, notably the former president here, Nicolas Sarkozy, who was unable to maintain his momentum during the economic crisis. But this editorial here saying that unemployment stuck at 8% in America, but President Obama managed to keep the economy going, reform its health system and save the auto industry. And that's something that people in France will be looking closely at as the car industry and other manufacturing industries continue to decline and the government looks for ways to restore growth.
Maddy, I just wanted to pick you up very briefly on something that you said there, that amongst this poll of French voters, even those National Front supporters of the far right wanted Obama re-elected. Can you explain why that is, just briefly?
Well, that was a poll by one of the French television stations here. I think clearly, in terms of political fit, Obama doesn't fit anywhere close to the policies of the National Front. So it's not about that, but I think it is about them having confidence in President Obama as a world leader. There has also been some response from Nicolas Sarkozy's party, the current leader, Jean-François Copé. He said that Obama's re-election demonstrates the confidence that he has inspired in his people despite the economic crisis and the problems with international finance.
Right, so it's a continuity thing. Maddy, thank you very much. And I think actually polls right across Europe show that had President Obama being elected here, he would have won by an even bigger landslide. But let's find out how the